You find yourself glancing at your phone, realizing no one's texted you in days. Hanging out with friends seemed so easy back then, but now it feels like trying to solve a puzzle without all the pieces. It's not that you don't want connections or you don't crave that sense of camaraderie anymore. Maybe it's the constant juggle between work, family, and everything else that leaves little room for new friendships. Aristotle once said, "Man is by nature a social animal," suggesting we're built to connect with others. Yet, when life gets in the way, how do you carve out time and effort to nurture these bonds? Stay with me. We'll dig deeper into why making friends feels like an uphill battle and explore how ancient wisdom can light the path to new and meaningful connections, even amidst a hectic life. Picture a long week at work finally wrapping up, and as you drive home, there's this heavy silence in the car. You think about calling an old buddy, but then remember how long it's been since your lives veered in separate directions. Maybe there's that sense of missing out when scrolling through social media, seeing others gather for barbecues or game nights. You, on the other hand, might be staring at another weekend of errands and family commitments, with no space in between for meeting new people. There's the pressure of a demanding job, striving for that next promotion or just holding on to what you've got. Then there's family, the endless cycle of school events, household chores, and trying to be present for those who need you most. Suddenly, making plans beyond these circles feels like an impossible task. I've been there too. I once tried joining a local running club hoping it would help me connect with others. But juggling work, kids, and exhaustion meant I could only show up once or twice. Believe me, the struggle of finding that balance is something many feel. But understanding this challenge is just the beginning. We can uncover ways to step into forging new friendships with confidence. Aristotle, the ancient philosopher, offers wisdom that reaches across centuries, right into the messiness of today's life. He believed that humans are social beings, meant to thrive in communities. Friendship was central to his thinking, more than just a casual connection but an essential part of living well. Aristotle saw friendships as deep, reciprocal bonds where trust and goodwill are crucial. These weren't just social niceties but vital for a fulfilling life. So, why does this matter when you're caught in the whirlwind of family duties and career pressures? It's because, even with those demands, the need for meaningful connections doesn't vanish. Instead, it intensifies the emptiness when they are absent. Aristotle's insights remind us that friendship isn't a luxury, it's a necessity, something that supports and enlivens us even in the busiest times. Knowing this doesn't instantly fix the gaps in your social life, but it offers a perspective. Friendships aren't merely spare time activities, they're vital emotional support. Taking Aristotle's ideas to heart, we can start looking at friendship as something to nurture for our well-being. Let's dive into practical ways to create those connections, even if time and energy feel stretched. Picture a bustling city in ancient Greece, where Aristotle, now a middle-aged philosopher, faced his own struggles. Like you at 35, 45, or 55, he juggled various roles: teacher, mentor, thinker, each demanding his time and energy. One day, a trusted friend came to him, overwhelmed with the stress of caring for aging parents and the pressures of supporting a family. The friend felt isolated despite the crowd around him. Aristotle listened, acknowledging the burden of adult responsibilities. With his usual thoughtfulness, he shared an insight. Friendship acts as a pillar, offering strength when life becomes overwhelming. Aristotle encouraged his friend to see meaningful relationships not as additional tasks, but as life's essential support. This idea brought clarity, shifting the friend's mindset from feeling alone in his burdens to seeing these connections as vital allies. Embracing this perspective, his friend felt more determined and calm, not solely driven by duty but supported by bonds that mattered. Aristotle's wisdom illuminated a path where friendships gave strength, not just social ties. In the next part, we'll explore how this age-old wisdom translates into modern, everyday action, helping you nurture such supportive friendships amidst life's challenges. Aristotle had a knack for making things clear, even when life felt like a tangled mess. He left behind principles for building friendships that can make a difference, especially for men aged 35 to 55 navigating work, family, and personal time pressures. Let's break them down. Principle 1. Friendships need time. Aristotle believed true bonds require time to grow. Imagine being swamped at work, juggling endless projects, or coming home to a long list of family commitments. It's easy to feel there isn't a moment left for friends. Yet, Aristotle reminds us that investing even small amounts of time regularly can make friendships flourish, giving us allies who make overwhelming days feel less daunting. Principle 2. Choose quality over quantity. Aristotle warned against spreading ourselves too thin. In social media's vast network of connections, one might feel pressured to know everyone. Instead, focus on fewer but deeper relationships. Picture your busy schedule. Rather than trying to maintain 100 acquaintances, rely on a select few friends who genuinely understand you. These meaningful connections offer real support when you need it most. Principle 3. Friendships should be reciprocal. To Aristotle, genuine friendships were about mutual give and take. Consider a scenario where your friend consistently helps with career advice, but you realize you rarely return the favor. Balance is key. When you provide support back, it strengthens the bond, creating a harmonious relationship where both parties feel valued and heard. Principle 4. Be open and honest. Aristotle valued truthfulness in friendships. The idea is simple. Open communication deepens trust. Think of a situation at work where expectations aren't clear, leading to stress. By applying this principle, you're encouraged to voice your concerns, not only making room for understanding but setting an example of honesty that friends will appreciate. This makes room for stronger, more authentic connections. Principle 5. Share life's joys and trials. Aristotle saw friends as those who not only support us through hardship but also celebrate our joys. Imagine wrapping up a big project at work. Calling a friend to share the success can make the achievement sweeter. Conversely, when facing a tough moment, reaching out for support can lighten the load. This shared experience keeps connections vibrant and meaningful. Navigating these principles in your life doesn't require drastic changes but rather thoughtful, small steps. When facing a packed day or feeling like friendships are impossible, remember Aristotle's principles. Carve out a little time for those who matter. Opt for quality, dive deep into mutually supportive ties, and ensure honesty and shared experiences grace these connections. Aristotle's philosophy offers real tools to overcome modern-day friendship challenges. You'll find these foundations can lighten the stress of adult responsibilities and enrich your life. So, take heart. These ancient principles hold the power to transform your relationships, giving strength and comfort when life demands so much from you. Ahead, we'll delve into practical ways to weave these principles seamlessly into your everyday routine, creating a more fulfilling social life. Picture a typical Thursday. You're facing a tight deadline at work. The project needs attention. Your teenager has a school event in the evening and bills are waiting. It's chaos. But Aristotle's principles can help you find your footing. First, remember friendships need time, even on hectic days. Call a friend during your lunch break. A quick chat can recharge you for the tasks ahead. Next, focus on quality over quantity. You're pressed for time, so engage with one friend who supports you rather than trying to keep several half-hearted conversations going. It's more rewarding. Then, think about reciprocity. If your friend lent an ear last week, offer support in return. This strengthens your bond and gives both of you a sense of balance, easing stress. Don't forget honesty. Share your struggles with a friend. Letting them know what's happening opens doors for better communication and understanding. Finally, celebrate even small wins. Share the good news with a friend when the project is done and the bills are paid. This shared joy reinforces your connection and makes life's demands feel lighter. Through these steps, you tackle stress with a sense of support and clarity. As you navigate life's chaos, remember these principles offer real solutions. Heading into the final part, we'll create a straightforward plan to make these friendships practical and lasting. Stay tuned for easy tips that fit right into your everyday life, making friendships feel not just possible but a solid part of your world. You've navigated the rocky terrain of adult friendship, where making connections can feel like solving a never-ending puzzle. Aristotle's centuries-old ideas illuminated a path through this chaos, offering wisdom to enrich our complicated lives. The practical steps we went through, consistent time, quality connections, reciprocal support, honest conversations, and celebrating moments, are powerful tools. They don't just foster friendships, they bring clarity and calm to the stressful dance of adult responsibilities. Here's a gentle push to start this journey. First, set aside just 5 minutes each night to check in with one friend. It could be a text, a call, or even a quick email. Make it a habit like brushing your teeth. Next, create a personal rule for stressful times. Maybe it's promise